If you found this video, chances are you got a negative feedback on eBay and you don't know what to do about it. Well, I've got good news for you because there are actually ways that you can get that feedback removed. eBay doesn't make it too easy to figure out, but I promise you, if you watch this video, I'm going to teach you 3 ways that you can try to get that negative feedback taken off of your account for good. So first of all, if you found this video, I want to commend you because you're better than the majority of eBay sellers out there. Most people, when they get a negative feedback, don't even care. They move on and they let it go. If you're like me, your reputation on eBay matters to you, and you take customer service very seriously, and you want to be the best seller that you can be. So I'm going to show you 3 things you can do that are super simple, super easy, and really quick to try to get that negative taken off of your account for good. So the very first thing I would recommend, step number 1 in getting a negative feedback removed, is to pick up your phone and to call eBay. Now, if you've never called eBay before, don't worry, it's actually not very intimidating. You're going to get a customer service rep, and that rep is there to help you. Now, the big thing I would encourage anybody that is trying to get a negative feedback removed to do is to know the rules. eBay has rules for both buyers and sellers, and if you know them, you can use them in your advantage. Think of it like a sports game. You're a coach, and you've got to know the rule book in order to play the game. Well, eBay's no different. For example, did you know that if a buyer leaves negative feedback with any curse words or profanity in it, that's prohibited. You can call and eBay will take that away right away. Another thing on eBay that's prohibited is they cannot use feedback as extortion. If a buyer makes demands trying to get a discount or a partial refund or any type of credit on their bill, in their feedback, if they leave that in their negative, you can call right away and get that removed. eBay will take it off because that's considered feedback extortion. Another reason that eBay will take away a feedback is if there's something that happened that's out of your control. For example, like a shipping delay or if the package got destroyed in the mail. If you fulfill all of your seller obligations and you're doing the right thing as a seller, things that are out of your control aren't your fault. So if you call and get a customer service rep and you talk to them and explain to them that it wasn't your fault, they'll take that away probably 99% of the time. Now, from time to time, you might get a customer service rep that doesn't feel very empowered or maybe is new to eBay working as an employee, and they don't know all the rules. Believe it or not, you may know the rules to eBay better than they do. What I would encourage you to do if they can't take that feedback away is hang up and call right back. Believe it or not, when you call back, you're going to get a different rep. And eBay is such a huge company, when you call back, that next person may be more entitled and may take that feedback right away. There have been times in my seller account where I've called eBay 2, 3, 4 times, and on the 4th time, I got through and I got that negative feedback removed. So a little persistence and a little determination can go a long way. Now, sometimes when you're trying to get a hold of an eBay customer service rep, the wait times can be extremely long, and you may not want to wait on the phone that long, and I get it. I'm that way too. But there's other ways you can get in contact with a person at eBay to help try to get that feedback removed. One thing you can do is you can ask for a callback number and eBay will call you back at their earliest convenience, or you can get in touch with them through email or through chat. If you go to the help and contact section at the top of your eBay page, you're going to get the customer service main dashboard. If you look over on the right hand side, you'll see browse by topic and you're going to want to click on selling. Down below, it's going to open a drop-down menu, and you're going to go ahead and click on defects in your seller performance. Then when you click on that, another drop-down menu is going to open up, and you'll want to click on feedback. Now, if you click on here, you're going to see a couple of options that eBay is going to kind of try to encourage you to do to get that feedback removed. And if you scroll down all the way at the bottom, you're going to see a little box that says need our help. Contact us. Go ahead and click on that. And then it'll open up another dialog with contact options. And here's where you're going to find the email icon. If you click email us, it's going to open up a pop-up. And then you're going to go ahead and provide a brief, detailed description of what your issue is. So you'll go in and you'll describe why you feel like this feedback should be taken away. And then when you click send, it's going to send eBay a message and they'll reach back out to you within 24 hours. Now, if you don't get anywhere getting that negative feedback removed, reaching out to eBay through email, what I would recommend trying next is to reach out to the eBay for Business team. The eBay for Business team is a specialized department in eBay that focuses specifically on assisting eBay sellers. What I would recommend doing is contacting them via social media, specifically through Facebook Messenger. If you don't have a Facebook account, I would highly encourage you to create one just for contacting eBay for this reason. A lot of times I can get my feedback removed quickly and efficiently using this method. Okay, so you've tried reaching out to eBay now through phone, through email, and through Messenger, and you've gotten nowhere. eBay will not remove the negative feedback. What do you do now? Well, you still have one more option, and that is to try to get the buyer to remove the negative feedback on their end. Now, this sometimes might seem like a reach, but you would be surprised at how many buyers are more than willing to remove their negative feedback for you if you're willing to make things right or to make amends with them. Now, on eBay, you have the opportunity to send 5 revision requests to buyers every year. Now, there are a couple of caveats that you have to make sure that you're following to be able to be eligible to send a feedback revision form. First of all, the feedback has to be less than 30 days old. If the negative feedback is older than 30 days, you're not going to be able to send that negative feedback revision form. So what happens when you send a buyer a feedback revision request? Well, the buyer has 10 days to respond to it. And they have the option to either revise their feedback and remove that negative, leaving you a positive feedback, or they can choose to decline the request. So what I would recommend is to reach out to your buyer beforehand. Don't send that feedback revision request blindly, because remember, you only get 5 of them. Whatever you do, do not send that revision request blindly, because if they're unhappy, they're not even going to open that email, and you're going to end up wasting one of your 5 revision requests that you have annually. What I like to do as a seller is I like to try to fix whatever issue the buyer had. Offer them a return. If they haven't returned the item, tell them you're more than happy to take the return on the item. Or if you don't want the item back, you can always give them a refund or even a partial refund. And a lot of times that's all a buyer wants. They want their voice to be heard and they want some type of solution for whatever their problem is. So if you're willing to try to make amends and to make things right, a lot of times the buyer will be more than happy to revise their feedback. So then you can send that feedback revision request and get that feedback removed. Okay, so you've sent the feedback revision request and now the 10 days have gone by and you've had no luck. The buyer did not change their feedback and now it seems like you're stuck with a negative. What are you going to do, right? Well, the good news is if you've been selling on eBay for any given time, you know that one negative feedback, even a couple negative feedbacks, is not the end of the world. In fact, it shows that you're human. Everybody makes mistakes, right? And really, when you make mistakes, it also can be a moment for you to shine as a seller, because there is a really cool feature that eBay has enabled that allows you to have a voice even when you get a negative feedback that you get stuck with. And that is by replying to the feedback. There's a function under your feedback settings where you can go and reply to that negative or even a neutral or even a positive feedback. You can go in and add a comment underneath where the buyer left their comment on their feedback. Now, the great thing about leaving a comment underneath your feedback is that down the road, any future or potential buyers are going to see that you are responsive as a seller, that you care about customer service, and that you're going to do whatever it takes to provide good customer service to them. So a negative feedback actually can be kind of a good thing if you put a positive spin on it. So don't let one negative get you down. Remember, in order for your eBay account to have any sanctions on it, you've got to have a long history of terrible customer service and many negative or neutral feedbacks for your eBay account to even get restricted. So if you get a negative feedback and you can't get it removed, don't let it end your eBay career. There's way too much money to be made on eBay. There's way too many things that you can sell to let one bad buyer get you down. Now, if you have any comments or any questions about negative feedback removal, or if you have any additional suggestions, feel free to drop a comment down below and I'll get back to you. Or anybody else seeing them is also going to be able to see how they can try to get their negative feedback removed as well. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up to help support my channel. And if you liked this video, please consider subscribing if you're not a subscriber already. I love helping people out on eBay, and eBay selling is my passion. And I'm creating content here on YouTube to try to help other people get started on eBay and become better eBay sellers as well. Now, until next time, happy selling on eBay. Bye, everyone.